you're just going to be a huge success. And once you have one company, you might want to go, I want two. Make sure the company makes it first. Your own happiness will be reflected in the success of your business.
Everybody is having a startup business expecting a quick success, but I'm pretty sure that is very hard to do. So according to you, what are the key components to have a very successful venture in the early stages of a startup?
So in order to have a successful startup right at the beginning, which is very important, but then you want to keep it going. And I'm going to tell you what these formulas are for business success based on the technology I've studied. And by the way, I have to tell you, the waytohappiness.org website is so important for principles that help companies and the individual people. Like, let's say they're late, or let's say they're doing something that's not good. In this book, it can help correct them. And you just have them read the chapter. You don't even have to sit there and say anything to them. You could just say, please read this. If they're late, please read this. Or if they don't smell good, please read this. Or if they're not working hard, please read this. Everything's in there. If somebody's not doing the best job, there's something in that booklet. And I use that so much with my kids, with my employees, with my training. It's just so many. You want people to have the right principles, so we're all on the same page. That's why staff meetings are important, to keep staff to understand what's happening in the company, or if there's new policy or there's new things you're supposed to do. I never speak down to a whole staff. Like, if you have a staff meeting with 10 people or how many other people, I never get mad at them. You're going to put everybody in a bad mood and your production's going to go down and it's not going to be good. So what you want to do is you want to inspire people while correcting them. Our best investment is our staff. Your own self, your own mind, your own training, your own peace of mind, your own happiness will be reflected in the success of your business. You, sleep, food, vitamins, not tired. Your staff, sleep, food, don't come to work hungry, vitamins, not tired, energy, training. Training. Keep improving your staff. The ones that are not producing, you should have somebody in charge of personnel who reviews staff production. And there's ways to do that. But the people who are not really producing or being good for your company, you might want to think about that, either correcting them, training them, or letting them go. We don't force ourselves to have people that are not good for our company. I never do that. We always want to have the right chemistry, we want to have the right people, and we also want to invest in those people with training. We invest in our staff with training. And when they do good, give them a reward, an improvement of pay over time. If they do good and they show good production, reward them. If they're not showing good production, you don't give them a raise in pay. You don't reward people who are not doing a great job, but you have to reward people who are doing a good job. So these are some of the ingredients for successful production, company, entrepreneurship. But more than anything, and this is right from my heart, you have to keep yourself happy, knowledgeable, ethical. Don't do anything illegal. That will hurt your company. Never violate the law. You will absolutely ruin your company. So you have to follow the laws of the land. You have to pay your taxes. You have to set aside money. You have to learn more about finances so you handle your money properly. This is all obviously common sense, but if you keep yourself ethical, I had a lawyer who ran a company in Washington, D.C., and he was paying me to train his staff. And one day he says, "Can you come in? I need to talk to you." And I was going, uh-oh, I'm going to get fired. Sometimes we think the bad thought. And he said, please close the door. And I knew he wanted to tell me something private. On the wall, top college, lawyer, all these certificates. And he said to me, I have a problem. I'm all ears. Tell me anything you want to tell me. He said, I have a big problem and it needs to stay between us. I said, absolutely. He said, the person in charge of my finances is stealing money from me. A lot of money. And I was like, why? I mean, can you just fire her? And he said, I cannot. She knows things about me that could get me in trouble. This great lawyer who's a millionaire has a person on his staff stealing thousands and thousands of dollars from him that he cannot fire because she knows something that he did that's not good. That's why you have to keep yourself ethical, so you cannot be attacked or you cannot hurt yourself. This is your position. You have a position, you have a company. Also, please do not hire people who make you feel bad, who put you down, who criticize you. Those are probably not good people to hire. People who work against your objectives. You can't have people that are hurting your company. So you have to be selective about the people you hire and know how to hire the right people. So that's more training. But these are very important ingredients. Have loyal, strong, ethical people who want to learn and who want to do the right thing, and you can correct them. Those are people that are good to hire. People who like to work, not lazy. People who want to contribute to the company, not trying to get your secrets so they can open their own company across the street. You need ethical people. People do that. They come and they work in your company to steal your secrets, and then they open up across the street. That's what happened to Coca-Cola. People stole their formula. So you have to protect your company and have policies that protect your company, but you also have to empower your staff. So one, improve yourself, improve your knowledge, learn new skills, improve your management skills, train your staff, hire the right staff, and promote your product. Promote. I can't say it enough. You have to promote your product, your service, what you're doing. Everywhere you can. And get people who are good at promotion, who are friendly people, who like to communicate. Get those people to promote for you online. Flyers, people who are good at this kind of thing or like doing this thing. Because you reach thousands of people, you're going to start having a very successful company. People don't realize how much you have to promote to have a successful company. You have to make yourself known. If you have a product that everybody wants and you don't have to promote it, they just come running. Well, that's different, but we don't have that. You know, if you make rocket ships, then and the government buys rocket ships, you don't need to promote that. But if you have a product that people generally don't know about, and if you have something special that can improve the community, somebody needs to make a drink that has vitamins and nutrients and things in it to keep you energy all day, that has a dehydration drink that you can drink that's inexpensive. If somebody makes that, I would be the happiest person in the world. Because in this hot weather every single day of the week, people are dehydrated. It's not healthy. So you need the vitamins in that. And somebody creates a nice drink like that. I see drinks with sugar, soda. That's not healthy. I'm sorry, not healthy. You put sugar in your body, it's not going to help your energy and your physical health and diet. Whatever problems people have, diabetes. I don't know what problems. I'm not a doctor, but I guarantee you, if people are not taking care of their hydration, putting the things to replace the hot, they're going to be tired all the time, and you're not going to have the energy to grow your business. It takes a lot of energy to grow your business. It takes your time. It takes your attention. You have to have your physical energy. By the middle of the day, 2 o'clock, and you're sleeping, or you don't have a good mood because you're tired. You know, we know that's important to have a good mood. So these are wonderful ingredients. I promise you, if you follow this advice, you will have an amazing company. You will be successful. And don't spend all your money that you make. Don't spend all your money that you make, and don't steal money either. You set aside money for an emergency, a certain percentage. There's policies and technology on finances of how you manage it, and you should find that out. The Hubbard management system has a whole information about finances and how you're supposed to deal with finance. You shouldn't spend every cent you make. Your bills shouldn't be higher than how much money you make. So if you borrow money and borrow money and borrow money, that's horrible. You should be selling or servicing people in so much that you have more money than you have bills. But if you have more bills than you have money, your company is not going to make it. You're going to close. So the way to have more money than bills is good financial management, not unethical spending where you take money from the company and go buy a car. Make sure the company makes it first. You can reward yourself when you have excess money, but you have to have a plan, promotion, a great product. These are component parts that you can come to understand and repeat over and over and over again. And when you keep statistics of how much money you're making, this week we made 20,000 rupees this week, and you keep a graph, 20,000, 25,000, 22,000, 30,000, that you will be able to see that the actions that you're taking are increasing your prosperity, your money, your income. You should have a graph weekly for income and a graph weekly for your product or service. How many cameras sold? How many cakes made? How many cakes sold? How many dinners, or how many customers did you service? I would keep number of customers that paid or serviced, how many products went out, how much income. These are some of the statistics you'd want to see on a graph each week to week, and you can manage by looking at that. Oh wow, we crashed, we better do something. Oh wow, it's going great. What did we do that made our statistic so high? We sold 20 cars this week. How did we do that? Now you better find out, or you can't repeat it. Number of cars drops to 1. What happened? Well, our car salesman got sick. Okay, well, let's get him better, and let's hire another salesperson just in case for moments like this. Maybe you run a staff training, and then the next week all of your production goes way up. What happened? We trained people last week. There's statistical management. You manage by looking at what your statistics of your product you're doing. Whatever you're selling, a service or a product, you have to keep track on a graph from week to week to see what's happening. It's all part of the Hubbard management system. I'm not trying to promote that. That's where I got my information. So there's a lot of management tools. Like if you know how to fix a tuk-tuk, and you open up a tuk-tuk fixing company, and you let everybody know you have the best tuk-tuk fixing company, and you have some people say, hey, I went to your tuk-tuk fix and it was great, and you put an ad on the radio or an ad on TV or ad on the internet. Come to my tuk-tuk garage and we'll get you in and out the same day. Hire some mechanics, promote what you're doing, keep good track of your money, don't spend more money than you make, pay your staff, make sure you staff that are loafing around not doing a good job, that you let them go, or you either correct them or you let them go, and you're just going to be a huge success. And once you have one company, you might want to go, I want 2. I want to open up one in Kandy. It's so successful, I want to open up one in Kandy. I want to open up one in Jaffna. If you have a model that works, you capture that model, you videotape what's successful, you write down what's successful, and you copy that. The policy of what you're doing in that company needs to be duplicated or modeled after somewhere else. Now you have 2 companies, and now you're juggling 2 balls. you got 2 plates going. And this is expansion. If you have something that's unique or good or wanted by the people, maybe fertilizer, or you have seeds that are better, or you have a filtration system that's really good, or there's so many different products in the world, and we need these. And we need this hydration drink so bad. It's probably the biggest thing. If somebody comes up with a good hydration drink, they're going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be buying it every day. I'll buy a case and put it in my fridge. I will buy a case right now. If he was selling that, I'd buy a case right now. And it would be gone by the end of this week, and I need another case. Because we need it. But you have to make it affordable, but don't put sugar in it. Don't put sugar in the hydration drink. It's not good for the body. It's very toxic, like poisonous. Too much sugar is not good. That's why you have problems with diabetes and things like that. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying. But these are some of the ingredients of wonderful entrepreneurship expansion. I mean, there's many component parts, but these are some of the important ones. And I can tell you right now from these companies, clean your shop. Clean. I went to a couple places. I said, clean the window. It was so dirty. And now I came back an hour later, and they were cleaning the window. I said, clean your shop. Make it attractive. Have some lights. Make it smell good. Clean the floors. No flies in the restaurants. I went to one coffee shop. Flies everywhere. I'm like doing this the whole time. I'm just like, flies on my food, flies in the coffee. That's not good. It's not healthy. If I see flies on my food, I'm not buying the food. I've gone to a few places, I see flies on the food. Nobody cares. That business is going to have trouble because of things like that. It's not healthy to have flies on the food. So you can keep flies out of your shop, and also keep your place clean and your own self clean. It's how people see you, your image. Treat people well and you're clean. And I shower every day. I make sure I don't smell. I don't want people to not want to be near me. If I'm in a tuk-tuk and somebody doesn't smell good, I want to get out of the tuk-tuk as fast as possible. So you want to be of good appearance, of good hygiene, and you want your staff to be of good appearance, and you have to correct them. Even though it's embarrassing, you have to do it. Or you have them read a policy. You go, this is our policy. It's covered in here. Keep your body clean. Take care of your teeth. Don't take harmful drugs. You can't have people like that who are a risk to everybody else because they're taking drugs. So, I really noticed this is an important point. Keep your store, your environment clean. You wash the floor. You paint the walls. You keep the flies out. Put a door on the door, put a door on your shop, and clean those floors. Put down some tiles. Make it a really good place to want to be. People like cleanliness. It's going to increase your income. Do you know if you improve your cleanliness, your income will go up? It will. Because people really like that. They like to be clean. They don't like to be dirty. It doesn't feel good. So have a fan going so it's cool. If you have a restaurant, make sure it's cool in there so you want to be there. Have enough chairs. But clean is important. No bugs, no flies. And you have good products that are clean. The pans are not dirty, the kitchen's not dirty. Everything's clean. So the food is healthy, nobody gets sick. You don't have germs, people wash their hands, we practice cleanliness. You see I shave? Not bad, I shave. I don't want to look like not good. I want to look professional, And I wash my clothes all the time, and it's just taking care of our bodies and controlling the environment, keep it clean, and you'll have great success. And don't let yourself just don't let people be lazy and not do anything and don't care. Because once you start not caring, that's the end of your company. We care about our people. That's why you need energy, so you can pay attention to what's going on, and you're not too tired to notice that someone's stealing money, or you're not too tired to notice that someone's treating one of your customers badly and you're about to lose a loyal customer. And there goes thousands of rupees for the week. And they talk. People will talk. They'll go, hey, not good in there. They'll talk. Hey, you want to go to that restaurant? No. People talk. They all talk to each other. Everybody knows. High quality product, professional image, promote like crazy, have a great product, promote some more, and then promote some more, hire people to help you, and make sure they're good at what they're doing by training, or you hire somebody who's skilled, and you will have the best company, and this country will prosper. It's very important what you're doing. This country is a wonderful country, and it's going to be the companies that you have that improve this company. That's what's going to happen. You have a very successful company, more people get hired, more work, the country, you're buying more products, this country's going to do better. So you're helping your country by having a successful company. And if you're not doing well, get some help. If you have a problem, don't keep it inside. Get help. Talk to somebody who's going to help you with your whatever difficulties and struggles. I have people who counsel me. I don't sit here and just feel like there's nothing I can do. Sometimes the problems get right here. They're like, the problems are like right here. And sometimes I need help. And I talk to my wife and she supports me. I talk to my consultant and he helps me. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with professional people and build up your company, and you will be so successful. And do not hire negative people.